My fellow Americans and friends around the world, today I want to talk about a sport that has captured the hearts of many. Professional darts. In recent times, it seems that this noble game has faced divisions, much like the challenges we've confronted in our own history. But just as we have always risen above our differences, so too can the world of darts. It's up to the new leaders and emerging talents in this sport to step forward, bridge the gaps, and guide us all towards unity. And may the best players win.
Good evening, America, and welcome to the PPD News Network, brought to you by Partners Promoting Darts. This is outrageous, Sean Green, William Stewart, Nick DeShera in the background. Welcome to Season 7 of the CSC Challenger Series.
Why am I here? Why did I dress up? Why am I wearing a tie and you didn't? I appreciate you going all out and putting on the tie like we told you to. Guys, welcome to a brand new season. Season 7, obviously bigger, obviously better, and boomier than ever. I cannot wait for this season. We're not going to be wearing this all the time. In fact, as soon as we get off camera, guess where this thing's going? Off. All right. So we're going to do that real quick. But listen, because I would be sweating profusely the entire time. By the time we got back on, like my makeup be all streaked, and I can't have that.
No, certainly not. But welcome, everyone. What a fantastic matchup we have for you this evening as we kick off our coverage of Season 7. Garrett Rakowski will take on Austin Braswell in an epic duel, a race to 9 battle per usual. What do you say, Sean?
Yeah, listen, we got Austin Braswell, who's been playing multiple seasons now. I'm going to be fair. We're done with the excuses of, he's kind of new to the game. He's, still working in. He's ready. And I fully expect him to perform tonight at the highest level that he can and that he has shown so far. And then Garrett Rakowski, what can you say about the nicest guy in darts besides he's the nicest guy in darts? Win-more sponsored player. When we first met him 4 perfect games at Whammo, insanity. His throw is perfect. He fires that dart into the dartboard, whatever sport. And it's going to be a great battle. I actually have this edge going to the Floridian. And I know that's kind of a little bit shocking, but I think it's just because of the experience and all of that. But let's head into the candidacy and see who's running for president this year.
Well, our first candidate is Mr. Garrett Rakowski, known as the Bullet. Vendor is Red's Novelties, playing at a bull shooter saloon, and he's been playing for 11 years. How about this? A 4.97 MPR, just hovering below that 5.0 mark. I guarantee you he'll kick it up into that in this season. Got a 40.59 PPD, throwing to win more. Garrett Rakowski, 20-gram barrels. Those new barrels from Winmore that are, they are beautiful.
They are chef's kiss of beautification, and they are very American. And that is necessary in this debate.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
get over it.
Listen, his average is going to be above a 5 probably for the season. He's one of many. Let's just throw this stat out here real quick, okay? We have above him, everyone above him is a 5.0 average or above. That's Shane Johnson, Steve Diker, Joey Mann, Don Stewart, Austin Braswell, Derek Hinkle, Sean Cafflish, Cullen George, Rick Hensey, Brandon Kessler. I'm already running out of fingers that Tyler Hensey ever had. Ram Gravera, Luke Pritzel, Danny Baggish, Leonard Gates, JC Martinez, and Mike Maloney. In case you can't count, that's 16 players of this 32-player field are above a 5.0 this season. Nuts is what I can say. Yeah.
Nasty stuff. But that is what you can expect from this CSC Challenger Series. Let's kick it on over to Austin Braswell, our next candidate in this Season 7.
Yeah, Mr. Braswell, nickname Boogie. So Boogie Braswell. C&M Darts is who he's playing out of with Trick Shots Metro West. He's been playing for about 4 years now. That number continues to shock me because every year I feel like it just stays the same. His average is a 5.10. That has not stayed the same. That has risen. He's throwing those super darts, Austin Braswell 18-gram darts. Do you remember back like season 1 when we're like trying to figure out what darts these players are throwing for the most part, and like none of them had their own barrels, and now we're just naming off barrels of people and that are playing in the very first season or very first match of this season. It's insane, dude. 16 players above 5. I don't know who to vote for.
It's this match should be, like we said, it should be a good one. I'm expecting 9-6, 9-7 as we get
hey,
Mike Maloney in the mix.
Oh my gosh. What are you doing to Porky? This is a family show, Mike. Porky's reacting about as well as Hazy Hicks did to the fall from Scott Hanish. Garrett Rakowski going to start off with a 180, and then we're going to go on from there. Oh, almost. He blew it.
You blew it. Well, that's a good way to start off our season here. Let's see if Austin, it's a little of the same. Got to find 2 triples now.
Not going to do so.
The start goes to Garrett.
Absolutely. Guys, if you've never watched before, let's go over the format and specific rules of the CSC Challenger Series. It's Division 1, first place, $4,500 to the winner of this one. And if you've never watched before, here we go. It's a double elimination style tournament. Players play a race to 9, best of 17 legs, all cricket, with a cork or 3-dart count up to start the match that we just saw. The loser of the previous leg will start the next leg after that. If either player is down 3 or more legs, they will continue to go first until that deficit is reduced to 2 legs. That's the PPD player advantage rule that Mike Maloney is, well, he was probably on his knees for there earlier. And if we go the distance,
I'm going for speed.
The players will cork for start in our last leg decider. Garrett Rakowski getting us started, trying to come out firing.
Yeah, good opener with a 5 mark. Like we say, you pretty much have to start with a 4 or 5 mark here, and there's this matchup, or you're on the outside looking in for that leg already. Kind of give up that advantage.
Andy, don't you tell me what to do. I don't need this chat tell me what to do already. I'm still wearing my suit. Wait till I take it off before you start telling me what to do. Guys, leave a comment in our chat. Let us know where you're tuning from. Let us know who you have in this one. A lot of boom goes the dynamites will get you entered into our live stream giveaway tonight, where tonight's raffle winner will receive a set of Winmore Fusion flights in blue. You can choose from the short, intermediate, or medium length options. Guys, that's the exact flights that I use, that I will always recommend, that I love. If you have not tried them out yet, you need to. And you will be higher up in the list of getting entered into the raffle if you wish Will a happy birthday in the chat. Happy birthday, Will.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you, everyone. I've seen all the comments in there.
Are you 3 squared now?
Yep.
Man, you're
old. No, not 3 squared. I'm 33.
That's 3 squared. Or yep, 3
3
2
squared.
3 plus. Yep, 3.
Whatever. Way to attack that English teacher with some math skills. Okay.
And way to just not know it either.
Yep. Hey, you know what? Speaking of not knowing, Nick, I heard a little birdie told me you don't know what a zip tie is.
What?
Or at least how to use one. Is that true? The silence speaks volumes, folks. The silence speaks volumes. We're kicking off season 7 with some funnies already. Brought to you by the PPD News Network. Here we go.
Yeah, if you guys thought we were actually going to be serious in our suits, you were deadly wrong. So, Braswell, early in the lead here. Garrett only throwing a 3.0. He's already, you're missing kind of, he's pretty much at the line as soon as Austin finishes his throw, and he's throwing his little practice start in there. And it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for him to stay focused. First season in the CSC Challenger Series. So, Will Stewart, give me an over-under for 9 marks, for the betting people out there. And then also give me your scoreline prediction.
I think the first start of the season can be a little tough to open up. I mean, it can either go really good for you, or you maybe have one of those matches that you want to forget about kind of mindset. So I'm gonna go with a 9 mark of 10.5 for this evening. We'll see what happens. I know that may be a little bit low, so
Not,
we'll
did you say
figure
10
it
and
out.
a
But
half
I said 10.5.
for Division 1 of the CSC Challenger Series?
10
I
and a
think per
half.
person, maybe. What you talking about, Willis? And then what's your scoreline, bud? Who you got winning
My
this?
score line is going to be
And can you take a stand on it?
9-7 Garrett.
Okay. Thank you for taking a stand on it, unlike the players did in the interview when they had to answer the Mike Maloney double question. I appreciate that. The suit jacket's already come off, folks. Now you can start telling me what to do. Hope everyone's doing well.
For Garrett.
We saw Austin this past weekend playing in the DPFL steel tip event and throwing very well, averaging over 91 for an entire event. So the darts are there. They're impressive. I have this going 9-7 Austin. So I have this going the opposite way. Do you see this affecting Garrett being the first time playing?
Oh, I could have sworn he played last season.
Nope.
Man, that's just crazy. It's crazy that we haven't had him in this bad boy before. But as an experienced player, I don't know if this will definitely like matter or not for him as far as pressure. He's well, I guess maybe with being on the stream and stuff, but he knows he's had that pressure before. I think it's just another match for Garrett. I think he'll be okay.
I don't think pressure is a part of this at all for Garrett. And that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like the race to 9 format, the best of 17, all cricket kind of focus for an hour and 45 minutes straight if you need to with that battle.
No, because the thing about it is Steve and Garrett play those. I mean, they've live streamed it before where they're playing like 4 or 5 league matches at a time, and they're playing on 4 different boards, and just I don't know how they even maintain their concentration on one board, let alone 4. And they manage to just rattle it off, and that's probably more darts than he's going to throw tonight in the long run when you think about that.
All right, I like it. Yeah, guys,
and look at him.
Yeah, he's already fired right back. He was a 3.0 when we started that conversation. He's up to a 4.7, and now in control, complete control of this opening leg. Guys, let's just keep track of the amount of food that Porky eats in the background, and we'll see if he just ever stops. He's the one that's going to be right above, right in the background of Garrett, sitting down, the one that's eating food. You can see him clearly because the one light in there is shining heavily off his head. Double for leg number 1. Braswell well behind. The Floridians not really known for their great politics.
Nick, can you give me access to that sheets, by the way? Sorry, buddy.
He did that last time too. Jim Turntine, boss man in the chat, saying happy birthday, Will. Good luck, everyone. Well, thank you, sir. Hopefully we make you proud with our suits on that we're wearing earlier. Don't put the camera on us now.
Thank you, Jim. Yeah, look at
4.37 to a 3.55 from Braswell in leg number 1. Bit shocking out the gate.
Porky going ham back there.
Oh yeah.
Sean, there's no dragging. That's what Porky loves. Okay. We have numerous footage with Porky that we're sitting on, per se, of him eating delicious food.
Yep. And he's only there to eat, so don't get it twisted. He's not there to support Garrett. We know that. I'm kidding. The Wisconsinites always show up and show out. And look at the Floridians in the background. I believe that's Skyler sitting behind Austin, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Garrett from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the Milwaukee area. Huge dart hub, as is basically every town, city, small town, house.
They have
shack,
some
shanty that's in
crazy.
Wisconsin.
They have some crazy blind draws there.
Yep. Yeah, as soon as you become a commentator on our PPD team, then we're allowed to make fun of you whenever and wherever things happen.
No questions asked.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Why do you think we have a rule? That's how we get along still so well.
I mean,
Reminder,
we now have the connection with Keegan Brown with that one too. So you were dogging him a little bit.
Me.
me. As he called Nick Teixeira Josh Peck all weekend. You're Drake and Josh. You're Drake and Josh.
I would actually love to see Keegan try to do commentary on this. And he'd be fine. And I'm not saying he wouldn't be fine. He's a great cricket player, but he still has that mindset of close quickly, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be a fast player in that way, which I think in soft tip would bite him real hard.
That's what we've been experiencing more with those international players. There's a difference there on the cricket side. They close quickly, and we hammer away on the points a lot more than they do. We extend the game out. They try to end it as quick as they can.
Yeah, if any of you were listening to the stream on Saturday when Keegan was on with me, I know you probably considered it nuts for a very mediocre dart player and myself to be arguing with a PDC professional on a strategy.
First one.
Boom goes the Wisconsinite from Garrett Rakowski. The candidate gets the first boom of the season. Reminder, guys, tonight we are doing a live stream giveaway brought to you by A2ZDarts.com, who has been partnering with us since season 2 of the CSC Challenger Series. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a set of Winmore Fusion flights in blue. Those would be the Winmore flights, Garrett Rakowski's sponsor. You can choose from the short, intermediate, or medium length options. I can tell you that I usually like a short shaft and flight system, but I went to the intermediates and I've liked them a lot more on this Winmore Fusion setup.
I got to tell you that, what that No Door brand, that Winmore Red Dragon brand is doing right now in North American darts is pretty unique. So they're attacking some of those markets with soft tip and really supporting that side of the game, which is good to see. So we're getting more and more serious. We're getting some good companies that are taking this side of the pond as the next big step in the game, and you can already see that. Look at the tournaments that we've had, and look at TOC and what the
Las Vegas Open.
I was just talking even in the PPD program in general. Look at the All-Star triples. Look at the PPD Nationals participation.
Oh yeah,
all that stuff is amazing
and continues to grow, and that's awesome to see.
Yeah, for sure. Where will it be in 5 years? Gosh, it's gonna be nuts. All right, Austin, gotta stomp your foot in the door.
Matt, you're already asking. Oh, sorry, I didn't even see her back there.
She was just giving me some peach cobbler. Don't mind.
I think she just wanted to see me in the suit. I get it, Hannah. I'm curious, Matt, why you want me to do this right now is Garrett's about to win and break the throw for the first time in the CSC Challenger Series this season, and it is a 4.78 in the process. So far, Braswell's beating himself. I know that is kind of not necessarily the best thing to say, but he'll say it. He's throwing a 3 and then a 4.3 when his average is a 5.10 heading into this, right?
Sorry, say that again. I was just entering this information.
No, it's okay. You do that. I didn't need your approval. I was right.
You probably were.
That's the first time we've ever said that. Charts
Yep.
off of the 7 mark there. What I said is Braswell's beating himself right now. His average is a 5.10 heading into this, and he's thrown a 4.33 and a 3.0.
Yeah, and that's the tough thing. Yeah, I mean, I've got it as he's throwing a 3.94 right now. He threw a 3.55, 4.33.
Yeah.
That's just a slow start, and it's okay in this format.
Yep.
You can get away with that. You
Sure
can
can.
struggle a couple legs or 3 legs and then kick it in gear.
All right, let's see how Garrett punishes here. That is dead center. Yeah. Yep. Boom goes the Wisconsinite, Garrett Rakowski. Are we happier now about me not saying he's going to hit the 9 there instead of just going yep, which, by the way, means the same thing. I love everybody that's watching along with us. Almost 700 on opening night.
That's
Guys,
great.
hit that like button, hit that share button. I can tell you right now, Garrett Rakowski, Winmore sponsored player, Austin Braswell, Super Dart sponsored player. They both deserve, I think, 1,000 plus tonight. I really think so. Let's open up season 7, the highest we've ever had.
I don't see why we can't. We've got a great season ahead in both Division 1 and Division 2. Some tight-knit averages in Division 2, which makes things really, really exciting on that front. And really, when you think about Division 1, they're pretty close as well. We just got some huge averages here. Magnificent averages. They're really great. They're really huge.
You worked on the accent too. It's better than it was, and it was already pretty good. I hate you.
Well, we had to just at least bring it out once or twice here in this election season. You
know what accent I can do? Or what impression I can do?
Boom! Tough acting, didactic.
No, my only one is...
I was waiting for that.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That's
all
good.
I got.
That's good.
So EA Sports, if that guy ever dies, just letting you know, I still got you.
And we just got sued.
No, it was a job opportunity. That's how I get these positions. Tyler S. at Tyler Money Sign asking, who's the next Rakowski?
That's difficult because you've got a lot of people in Wisconsin. If you're really kind of thinking about that area or just and just the next Rakowski in general, I don't know. But there's some awfully good shooters in that Wisconsin area. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Whammo in general. What's the participation on Whammo? I think we had 4,000 competitors playing in the team event on Saturday or Sunday there. Yeah.
Let's put it this way. There's no such thing as too many players, but if there were, it would be Whammo.
True. Well, Austin's got to find this leg. He's going to attack the 16s, finds it. Could be his first 9.
And it would have been an 8 anyway. So Garrett Rakowski steps up. No, I happened to notice the X when it marked it. So that's the only reason why I said that. Garrett's going to hit a 9.
Whiz kid. Get out of here. I don't know. No, it could be Whiz
Boom
kid.
Goes the Wisconsinite. Number 3. Sorry, I have to scroll up so I can yell at somebody.
Now we're seeing these averages 5.71, 5.13. We knew it was just a matter of time.
What do you think about that, Andy Douglas? Sorry. That's how long it took me to find it.
Austin for the win. Needs 1.
Oh, no. He's giving Garrett winning darts.
He did. I mean, double for Garrett. Needs that double to start off.
Oh, I was expecting him to hit it.
Yeah, but he can throw some distance in between.
Yeah, he sure can. Put a little pressure on. Probably not enough. Never know.
Not enough. Not enough.
Definitely not enough. As Braswell gets the first leg on the board for himself, 4.76. That's better. Beats a 5.0 of Rakowski. That is more what he is going to be looking at. And even that still probably is going to be near the bottom of where he's going to look to win some legs. But that'll do right now. And it's gross that we're saying a 4.76. It's like,
Just a little bit.
We're spoiled. That's what we are.
We are. We have been spoiled of late. That's what the CSC has done, folks. It's just entertaining action throughout. We just got done with that WCS, and already we're kicking it in gear with this CSC Challenger Series. You can expect more of the same down the road. That's what the Partners Promoting Darts program is going to do for a while now. They're coming up with new plans, new ideas to entertain you folks.
Boom
down
goes
the
the Floridian.
First one.
Austin Braswell gets his first. Andy, that was a good comeback. Ooh. Garrett Rakowski wondering why we can't be friends on those nines. I like that first dart from Braswell. I like that second dart from Braswell, and it's not because he's hitting him, it's because he's shooting there. Big 9. Follows a 9. Boom goes the dynamite.
I can officially say 10.5 was dumb.
Why? It's leg 3. They can slow down.
Yeah, they ain't going to. More like 20.5. Folks, CSC, what am I thinking?
Boom
Look
goes
at this.
the dynamite. 3 in a row.
Gosh, dang it, boys.
Come on, Austin. Let's get 10 right now.
That's about as bad as Scott Hanish's fall this past weekend.
Oh, my gosh. Oh. Whew. All right. The tie's coming off. I can't do that anymore.
Folks, we got Harry Carey in the chat here. Already pulling off his clothes.
What? Was that part of the gig? I don't think it was.
You never seen like Harry Carey at a ball game, like halfway through his ties off. He's sweating profusely. Kick it over to the main screen here for us, Nick. Kick it over.
No. You can't do that. That's not fair. You're not allowed to do that. All right, I hate you.
Looking like an Elvis impersonator.
Hey.
Oh my.
Nothing more American than a man with his shirt unbuttoned a little bit, okay?
I guess.
I'm just kidding. That's not I don't know. That's not American. You know what I found out? European thing is jorts.
Yeah, we found that out this past weekend.
And only when they want to play well do they wear those jorts. Those are their fighting jorts.
After our 9 mark fest, we got 6-0, 6-2-0 here. Garrett works his way down to the 17, 6 mark to just get out in front by 11.
Well, look at this. I'd say the CSC Challenger Series is starting to heat up here in leg number 4. What do you think? Boom goes the dynamite again. Austin has 3 in this leg. The under-over. I hope you hammered the over.
Hard.
All the books were drunk when they made those predictions. Someone's birthday was celebrated a little bit too soon.
Oh, my. Didn't do my research like I should have. I didn't have time, okay?
You don't need research. When was the last time we had less than 9 marks in a CSC
It was
match?
bad. It was a bad one, okay? Even the bookies have their off days, okay? All right, here we go. Garrett, you got some work to do to get back up in front. 2 17s or triples will do it.
That's number 6 or 5. That's number 5 in this leg.
8 overall here.
We're actually going to break that number, aren't we? Right now. Oh, this is what we were expecting out of these players. And this is why the CSC Challenger Series is so fun. So fun to watch. It has nothing to do with us. It has nothing to do with whatever. It's just, it's Matt Mistretta's.
I can't. I got
teeth
to.
is the last
I got
time.
to. I got to. Wow. What an amazing stream. Wonderful stream. Some might say it's a bad stream. I wouldn't say that. This is a perfect stream. Beautiful stream. Amazing stream. Huge. I couldn't help it. Oh, gosh. Oh, God.
I don't think he would have admitted that some might say this is a bad stream. I think say the best people say it's the best stream. Instead of saying,
all right, we got to
people.
stop. We got to stop.
Michael Hagenow, everybody is doing GREAT great right now as Garrett Rakowski still behind 4 points, throwing a 5.7 with the throw.
What a filthy leg from both these guys. And
is this round 10 or 18?
Good question. I think it's 10.
I'd be so. Yeah, it's 10. Okay, I can see now I can definitely tell. I should have just waited. I'm gonna stop talking.
JC Martinez beating Sugar Shane. Sorry, I beat you to it, but
that's okay. You forgot his name, so I expected him to lose in the first round.
Good one.
I'm kidding. I'm hope it was a great match. That's honestly what I hope for. Chris Alexander, this is not a wild Porky. This is Porky in his element. This is how they keep him tame. This. Oh, no. How do you hit the big part of it?
Oh.
Hey, Kaylee. All right. See what I did there?
That was good. That was good.
I'm original. And I'm the only one.
Oh, big double there, but
put some pressure on.
Austin needs 3.
For the Maloney double. He pointed at the Maloney sign over there.
That's fantastic.
And Braswell does hold his nerve. 5.33 beats a 5.5. You can see, based on just the screen doing its thing, it's heating up in here.
Like we said, this one, I mean, the tight-knit averages, I mean, yes, they're going into this season, so you can't really take those averages into play really a little bit, but not 100% as we get a big one from Garrett Rakowski.
Boom goes the Wisconsinite.
But this should be a close-knit matchup, and we're seeing it already. Right now, 4-9-1, 4-4-9, but this is going to get better. I think by the end of the night, we're going to be 5s all around.
Like high fives.
What in the... Kick it on over, Nick. Kick it on over, Nick. What is this? What is this?
That would be
Superman?
That's the new TOC PPD jersey that you can get yourself before TOC in October.
That was absolutely terrible that you did that to us. I'm sitting here still rocking the suit like a real PPD news anchor. And I know Nick's back there rocking a suit, and he's not even on screen tonight.
Ever. Which is fine. No, he's not. He's definitely not. Wow.
That's terrible.
You know what's... I actually didn't know that he forced us to do this, and he wasn't even doing it himself, even though he wasn't going to be on screen. I don't care that's not an excuse. He did it in the interview. In case you guys were wanting to listen to what exactly he said to us.
Goodness. Who cares?
Went for a Maloney double, Garrett Rakowski. Remember in your interview when you said it's okay if Maloney does it, but no one else should? Garrett, as a candidate, is already backstepping on some of his comments that he made in his first interview this season. I don't know if he's good president material doing all that. Look at this. For essentially a dynamite boom. And he gets it. Austin Braswell, 6.25, is just playing out of his mind. And Jason Will, we absolutely can point out that Porky is still eating.
I guarantee you he came into tonight's stream knowing that he's going to eat the entire stream.
Yep.
Little by little, his goal is to eat the entire stream.
Or at least look like he's eating the entire time.
Keep your eye on that. The one, the only, Porky, Steve Hilger.
Douglas D. McKelly in the chat. Right now, the Evolution Tour leader. And that was not
Difficult.
what Austin was looking for. Opening.
Garrett could take this right here.
He's going for it. That's a smart dart. Very smart dart. Takes the winning darts out of the hands of Austin Braswell. $800 of you tuning in with us. Those are fantastic numbers. Don't get me wrong, people, and we are so excited for them. Pump those babies up.
Yeah, share this around. Let your friends know we're live for the kickoff of season number 7. Garrett Rakowski gonna go up 3-2 here. The 4.95 in the leg.
Since the first 2 legs, Will, they've been hot.
People jumping.
Light and fire singing hot.
Oh, man. Austin Braswell gets the start here in leg number 6. Big leg for Austin. You don't want to give that to Garrett. Guaranteeing he'll get the advantage going into the break.
That's not enough. That can be punished.
Really can. We told you at the beginning of the stream, 4 or 5 mark minimum, we feel, on those openers. And that is why.
Now, if you're Austin, now you get the same exact opportunity, though, that Garrett was given. He does on the 17s. I like that. I like it a lot. Boom goes the dynamite. And we're at 10. One more. And the over will be reached before leg number 6.
What are we? We're 5-5?
Yeah. Patrick Rakowski in the chat saying Porky just ordered the sampler basket to continue. Giving us an update. We have a reporter in the field for PPD News Network. And another boom goes the Floridian. Austin Braswell back to back, throwing a 7.0 in this leg.
I love it. And Garrett going to do the same. No.
Just a bit outside.
Mark Lacombe, we will be there at Shark Tank. It's going to be next weekend, Labor Day weekend up in Kansas City or Shawnee, Kansas.
I've heard of Shawnee, Kansas. I've been called Shawnee a lot, so had to look it up once. They spell it wrong, but that's all right.
One of those little suburbs of Kansas City. Not bad.
Oh, is it a burbs?
It's burbs.
You know, I'm impressed, guys. We have gone this long without mentioning the ginormous mansion that we stayed in this past week.
You just had to go there, didn't you?
I mean,
Kid bedrooms.
my Uber driver was like, hi. Nice house. 5.63 from Braswell over the 4.4 of Rakowski. And again, this is one of those situations where I'm really happy that I did not have Nick to share in the car with me during that Uber, because he would have come up with some reason why it was our house and why we had the money.
Exactly.
And, yeah. It had been related to bowling somehow.
Guys, we
and
had
we
a
would never been
lazy
get around it.
we had a lazy river in the backyard. Lazy river.
Wigman over Catfish, is that what I heard? Wigman over Catfish, so a Wisconsinite on Wisconsinite crime. The mailman went postal. And he will move on to round 2.
Austin steps back before throwing his last dart here. Anything is going up top?
Yeah, it's a Braswell step back.
Said, no, sir. I'm going downstairs. 7 mark in mind.
What's up, Chenzo? Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If you're the furthest away, congratulations. And stay tuned, because right after this match wraps up, we will have a party for Will Stewart that will last another hour and a half.
No, I'm not doing that.
Because we know what he would love to do so much more on his birthday, instead of travel and do the CSC Challenger Series, is do an after party of the CSC Challenger Series with the people that he's seen the past 5 days. Boom goes the dynamite, saved by the dynamite.
No, thank you.
The great Ryan Mooneyham tuning in.
5 mark for Garrett on those 18s, but I don't feel it's enough, as Austin has a chance to break throw here in this leg.
He's been impressive, huh? Ever since those first 2 legs.
Well, he started off 3.55, 4.33, but since it's been a 4.76, 5.33, 5.0, 5.63. Yeah, I mean, he really kicked it in gear after that second leg. And that's the thing, is sometimes you have that slow start, but this format, you're okay with a slow start. So you can get away with it. You really can.
Great last start from Braswell. Doing more than enough right now against Rakowski. Only throwing a 3.5. But that'll probably change right here. Unlucky on dart 2.
No matter what,
Good catch.
if I'm Garrett going into this break, I'm taking 3 wings from Porky. I'm getting a little sauce on my fingers, a little sticky substance, rubbing that off, getting a little added grip, and going after it in the next round. Because I know Garrett's going to go steal a wing. I just know him.
Yeah,
if Garrett, silence from Sean.
If Garrett loses in this, it's definitely Maloney's fault, right? Like, that becomes a curse.
No more Maloney's in the house. Austin's definitely put a good distance out in front of him, and just adds to that. He wants to solidify the lead going into this break, and it's definitely evident.
Kyrie, don't start with us, okay? The last thing we need is a CSC doubles. We just got rid of doubles. We just got rid of them. They're all gone.
Guys, we don't need
them no more.
We're going to be working every day of the week, commentating every night. Oh, no. Double 15 there from Austin.
All right. Rakowski going at the bowl. Close the 19s. No, smart dart. The math was correct there for him to go at the bowl.
I'm pretty sure Porky has a pitcher of water.
I'm pretty sure that's probably not water.
No, he doesn't drink. That's a pitcher of water.
That's probably his go-to.
That's a pitcher of water.
With a straw. Or that's a massive cup. One of the two. It's like a liter cup if it's not a pitcher.
Austin looking to finish the job here. Double.
Oh,
do it.
Did you all know?
5-1-6.
He gave it all. 5.16, man. What a crazy turnaround. It's only 4-3 Braswell's lead, right? But it seems like it should be so much more. For Garrett, is that a good sign?
You know, it's tough to tell. I think the boys behind him will give him a little boost up going in after this break here. We'll see what he can do afterwards. But right now, 4-7-4, 4-8-3 for these guys as we go into our break for some interviews. Nick Teixeira, give it to us. What do you got? What do you got on the interview front?
We are here with championship candidate Garrett Rakowski. And Mr. Rakowski, thank you for taking the time away from your championship campaign to have a chat with us here. Where are your campaign headquarters located, and what company is backing you?
So I'm playing at a bull shooter in Milwaukee, and I'm playing at a Reds novelty.
And it's week 1 of the campaign season, and you're going up against fellow candidate Austin Braswell. What's your agenda to make sure you get those first few legs underway and out to an early lead?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like we do every time. Just try to get out and get comfortable and get the stroke going, and then, you know, the rest is hopefully history, but he's a good shot, so I know it's going to be a good match.
And a major issue facing voters today is the dreaded Maloney double. What are your take on this, and what do you plan to do to address the Maloney double?
Not very political. I don't like getting into this conversation. I get why Maloney does it. I don't think other people should do it.
And tonight's rally is going to be a long one, as it is a race to 9. How do you stay focused throughout the night to ensure that you can win the match and the hearts of your voters?
Yeah, once again, just staying focused, knowing what I need to do, hitting my targets, and doing it better than the other guy.
And what preparations have you made for this campaign season, and how do you plan to win?
Yeah, I mean, finally got in. Last couple years missing out of like single-digit points. That sucks. But now that I'm in, I've been practicing with Porky, obviously at home. Just preparing my stroke and ready to go.
And is there any people you want to thank for your support on the campaign trail?
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, want to give all glory to God, my friends, my family, and all the friends that have ever supported me, all the companies that back me as well.
We're excited to see how your campaign continues on for the start of our season here, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck, Mr. Rakowski.
I'm Garrett Rakowski, and I approve this message.
Garrett Rakowski's signature darts as a part of the Win More U.S. player launch, our 4th and final video after Jules, Mike, and Rick. I'll be doing an in-depth review of Garrett's 20-gram soft tip darts. You can see here we've captured the spirit of America with the red, white, and blue color scheme, a long straight barrel, incredibly popular in the States, 2 distinct grip sections. In the front, we have a more intense interrupted ring cut. The front half, grooves coated red, blooded American. Then a softer, more subtle rear half, let's call her Lady Liberty, mostly smooth with just a little bit of bite and those tightly spaced radial bands. I'm gripping his dart in the rear radial grooves to start. Yeah, get in there.
We are here with championship candidate Austin Braswell. And Mr. Braswell, thank you for taking the time to join us on our show here. First off, where is the campaign headquarters for your next rally, and what company is backing you?
Yeah, I'm playing out of Trick Shots Metro West tonight under C&M.
And it's week 1 of the campaign season, and you are going up against fellow candidate Garrett Rakowski. What is your agenda for the first few legs to get yourself out in front early on?
Just stay relaxed, stay calm. Don't try and do too much. Just play my game and let the game come to me. See what happens.
And a major issue plaguing voters of today is the dreaded Maloney double. What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, if a double's needed, then go ahead and shoot it. But I mean, it's not always needed, so it doesn't always need to be thrown. People like to think they need to, but then again, he doesn't miss it very often. So who am I to say?
Tonight's rally is going to be a long one, as it is a race to 9. What are you going to do to ensure that you win the match tonight and in the hearts of the fellow voters?
I mean, you just got to keep playing no matter what. I mean, every now and then you're going to have a bad round or two or even a bad leg. But in a race to 9, anything can happen. Anyone can be up and anyone can be down, and it can change just like that. So just keep playing and don't give up.
What preparation have you put into to make sure you are ready for this campaign season?
I mean, I've been playing a lot of darts recently. Just played in the DPFL, played a little steel, but I've been playing a lot of soft tip darts. Any chance I get, I'm on a board. So.
And then, is there anything you want to do to thank the people that are supporting your campaign trail this season?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to my wife and my friends and family, and to my sponsor Super Darts for everything, for sticking by me and supporting me through all this.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time to chat with us here, and we wish you nothing but the best of luck, Mr. Braswell.
I'm Austin Braswell. I approve this message.
This isn't a joke, Nick. This is PPD news. Why didn't you wear a suit jacket?
Wear a suit, Nick.
Doing?
Wear a suit.
Jeez.
I'm sorry.
We're professional. And this guy ruins it. Oh, my goodness. Welcome back, everybody. Garrett Rakowski, Austin Braswell, Season 7, the start of the show. Here we go. What do you have to say, Sean?
It is a 4-3 score line. So, been going on for quite a while, actually. Almost an hour. As Garrett Rakowski is going to get the start here in this 8th leg. Braswell has been firing some big scores. It started out 2-0 Rakowski, and then Braswell just turned it up. And even the fact that Garrett's really kept with them the most of the time, which has been really impressive. Braswell's been throwing in those big 9 marks.
Ooh.
What are the averages at the break?
4.74 for Garrett Rakowski and an 4.82, actually. I said 4.83, but it's 4.82 for Austin.
Can't believe you got that wrong by 0.01.
Well, it's 4.823. So,
all right, let's talk about this season real quick and how Garrett Rakowski is going to make me stop talking about it. Boom goes the dynamite for Garrett Rakowski. We're at 13, so a little bit over. We are sponsored by A to Z Darts once again this season for the 6th season out of the 7. As we get a back-to-back 9, because again, I'm trying to talk. Guys, can you give me a second, please? God, boom goes the dynamite. Shoot for the stars with the new A to Z Dart of the Month featuring the Red Dragon Astrace. Yes, that was the worst one I did. Darts. Enjoy 15% off all Asterisk darts and get a free accessory pack with every purchase. Plus, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a set of Luke Humphrey TX1 Pioneer steel tip darts in 24 grams. The giveaway ends September 1st. Best of luck to everyone. They also got plenty of new launches to check out, including the Winmore US Player launch with Garrett Rakowski's new signature barrel, the Target July launch, and the Shot July launch. Lastly, make sure to check out their blog for the beginner friendly guide on how to play darts 501. Just head on over to atozdarts.com for all your darting needs.
well, yeah, we'll be talking to Nick at Winmore and getting that name down.
Yeah, that's a horrible name choice. No offense.
Just got a text from Danny Baggish. He
Sorry.
just said 999 double bull 845 leg. So that means in his CSC Challenger Series match, he just threw that.
I believe that's a perfect leg.
That is a perfect leg, ladies and gentlemen. He's playing Joey Mann tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he is.
Yep.
Winner of this one will play Richard Sturbins or Jesse Gore in the next round. We do want to mention that.
Ass Trias. All right, I'm going to say it. Shoot for the stars with the new A to Z dart of the month featuring the Red Dragon Ass Trias darts. Enjoy 15% off all Ass Trias darts and get a free accessory pack with every purchase. Does that sound better?
Why would you?
I love you so much, buddy.
Astrius. There we go. That sounds so much better than how you did it. Jeez. The worst pauses of all time.
That's how he wrote it. All right, Garrett Rakowski. 5.33 turns into a 5.25 at the end, but a great leg of darts for the Wisconsinite. 4-4 scoreline. So as Trias. That's all you had to do. Just it's AS then. Get rid of an S. Thank you, Jason, for the pronunciation. I really do actually appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the first attempt at that was the worst attempt I've ever done in my life.
And you definitely just said that to the North American sales rep for Winmore. So even better. Great.
I'm so happy we're friends. I hope it stays that way.
We're going to get an email from them tomorrow.
You can put it in writing right now in the chat. That's okay, too.
Garrett, an opportunity just outside, but does collect on the 7.
My brother-in-law goes, "Oh yeah, Danny Baggish, 3-2, 3-3, 2-3-2, bull, miss, bull, fist pump." That was impressive, Michael.
There's some more food for Porky just delivered in.
I'm telling you, that waitress saw him walk in and just started sending back the orders. "Guys, Porky's here." "Oh, no." "Yep, you're going to be busy all night long."
I saw him go to North Country Steak Buffet and plow down at least a solid 10 plates of food. He doesn't mess around.
Danny, you looked better, though. For sure. He had that fresh fade on Sunday. Of course, he got a perfect game today. All right. Braswell. Trying to keep this run going. A reminder that Trick Shots Metro West has a speaker right next to the camera that's thumping that bass. So that's why it looks like the board is shaking. It is not Austin throwing some fantastic darts at a moving target.
Man, is it going to. It's crazy how it thumps that much.
I can imagine. I can feel it. I can feel it from here. What would be really cool is if someone like looked at this and like figured out the song based off the beat. Guys, hit the like button, hit that share button. Sean Green, Will Stewart live here.
Just
remotely.
Just a 2 mark there for Austin.
Season 7 is off and running.
9.
These two gentlemen starting their campaign. The road to the White House and $4,500 is up for grabs. Reminder, you can enter into tonight's live stream giveaway raffle brought to you by A2ZDarts.com, A2ZDarts.com, by leaving a comment in our chat, hitting that like button on our Facebook page. The winner will receive a set of Win More Fusion flights in blue. You can choose from the short, intermediate, or medium length options. Again, just leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button on our Facebook page to get entered in for your chance to win.
Yeah, you gotta love that little added bonus from A2ZDarts.com just for tuning in. Just drop a little comment. That's all you gotta do.
Maybe a little happy birthday, Will.
Dolly Parton saying, Carrie Thaxton saying Dolly Parton 9 to 5 on repeat.
What did Dolly
That's
Parton
good.
say?
Dolly Parton, I hope she's in the chat. Dolly, send us some money. Just a little bit. Just a couple dollars.
Oh, sugar.
I would like to give an update here real quick. The song playing at Trick Shops Metro West is Holy Grail by Jay-Z, featuring Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to try and see if I can catch the rhythm of the...
So definitely not working 9 to 5.
No,
Hey,
I can't get the rhythm. There's no way that's not possible.
No.
All right,
There you go.
16s.
Close it out for Braswell.
All right, 16s. All right, 16s.
It worked
Boom
for
goes
9.
the dynamite for Braswell. Big 9 mark. Really takes control of the leg.
So that's 9 for Austin, 6 for Garrett. Way higher than 10.5.
What's that? My producer is telling me that right now it is 8-2 Ram in his match. That match against Dennis Sandin, legend of the PPD. And Braswell is feeling it, man.
He's starting to. He's really heating up here. Gonna have a little bit of a bummer in the last round, that 4-1-7, in that last leg, I should say.
1 bowl away from winning this leg. And it gets it. 5.36 from Austin Braswell. Back on track. And he's up 5-4 over Garrett Rakowski. We were expecting this close of a match, right, Will? Is there anything that's jumping out surprising you?
Yeah, I mean, we both picked 9. We both picked 9 to 7. We just opposing teammates there. So we one picked Garrett, I picked Garrett, you picked Austin. So I mean that right there tells you that we both thought it was going to be a tight knit affair, and it could go 9-8. I mean, we would love for it to go 9-8. Who doesn't like that in our CSC Challenger Series action?
Yeah, where the women played the last leg decider.
That's the WCS, sir.
I don't know. That's what he just said in my ear. I repeat everything you say. You're the producer.
He's like Ron Burgundy. He just repeats everything instead of seeing it and saying it.
And doing it. I can't help but just be freaked out by your camera being frozen right now, Will. It is cramping my style. It is making me terrified.
Working on it.
I stare at you talking and you're not talking anymore. It's creepy. When did you learn ventriloquism? It is Garrett Rakowski looking at the 20s. Stan. Moved over to the 18s.
He took a shot there at the 20s. I mean,
like that.
I don't blame him for staying true there. He's thinking, I got a 5-4 advantage here.
This breaking news. Mike Maloney defeats Casey Jones 9-4 in the opening round of the CSC Challenger Series. So he is off and running this season. We have more updates for you. Wisconsinite Todd Wigman, the mailman who's starting his campaign, defeats fellow Wisconsinite Sean Cafflish in the primary race. They're in in Ratch 101. I'm going to stop doing those things. And then Don Stewart defeated Ryan Earl. And then how about Don Kirby defeats Mike Segal? So the Mouth from Indy will take on Don Stewart. So the Don versus the Don next week.
2 Dons. Well, Mike Carter 9-3 over George Cullen.
Cullen George over Cullen George.
Okay. Cullen George, thanks for that misinformation there, bud.
Yeah, it was Nick. I apologize.
I never said the PPD News Network was the most reliable news network, boys.
Sugar Shane Watson.
If you couldn't tell from some of our interviews there with the underlying titles there, yeah, I would say you can somewhat take us serious. Some of those quotes may be misquoted.
How about Rick Hensey defeats Scuba Steve Diker, and Tyler Hensey defeats John Herman. So the Henseys off and running their campaign, and boom goes the dynamite for Braswell. Now up 112 points.
That's 10 for him tonight.
This is a shot for separation. Sorry, all this breaking news is happening at one time.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I can't find what he just said, though.
Yeah, what'd you say there, bud?
Yeah, it looks like we got a couple more.
Yeah,
breaking news. We got
Wow.
Christian Beard besting
That was
Derek Hankel over there. And I did see a comment. I haven't gotten confirmation from my sources yet on the field, but Leonard Gates supposedly 9-6 over Brandon Kessler as well.
Ooh. Wow, you eating those words now, Nick?
Wow. And kudos to Leonard.
He is at the top.
He was in Orlando this past weekend.
Yep.
And I know he was in the finals of that blind draw last night. And that was 12 o'clock when we left.
Yep.
Home to play this evening for his matchup and wins 9-6. Wow.
Listen, though, I'll tell you what. Soldier came in with some attitude towards whoever said that Brandon Kessler was going to beat him.
Yeah.
Because he watches.
Who was that? Nick?
And then someone lied to him and said that it was me. And all I had to do was say, Soldier, you know I'm smarter than that, right? And he goes, oh, yeah. Who was it then? So thanks, Soldier. I appreciate that. 6-4. Austin Braswell gets some separation. Will Stewart.
Okay, Sean Green.
You know, I try to be serious, and you just choose not to be that way. And I don't like it.
Sorry about that. All righty, here we go. Unfortunate start for Garrett. 2 marks on the 20, and it's a door opener for Austin once again. Looking at a possible 7-4 right off the rip, but I mean early stages. Come on,
Guys.
Right.
If I know
another update. Beep, 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 beep. 9-3. Danny Baggish over Joey Mann. Sorry, that one came in real quick and I bleeped it out.
that's most of them. I'd say we got most of those bad boys updated.
Well, that's insane that all of them ended about the same time. They must all had, the same mindset, start at 8.
Yeah, starting out earlier for us, which we appreciate greatly, by the way, because it allows us to get these updates in the middle of the match. It also it allows you guys to watch us, and it allows all the viewers to watch their favorite players play before turning on the main feed here at PPD News Network. We have a lot of substations that people like to watch now.
Well, let's say
Let's be honest.
No,
Right,
I'm not going to say let's be honest. Let's say it. But I could say, let's be honest, if I was Nick Teixeira, players should be attempting to stream their matches by their cell phones or have somebody do it. It's the new century now. It's the new age. I mean, we're seeing it a lot from a lot of our competitors. Why not give that option for your fans? Because whether you like it or not, you do have fans. Go ahead and let them watch you.
Jeremy Russell, that is fake news. I just saw him wipe his mouth with his napkin in the background. So he is confirmed still eating.
Yeah, I told you he's going to have a goal in mind, and I guarantee his goal was to be eating the entire length of this live stream just to show everybody that he's still king when it comes to food.
What I really like about Porky's form, he has not switched hands once while eating. It's been right-handed the whole time. That's kind of an impressive feat because that's also the hand that he throws within darts. You would think it'd be tired with all of that up and down motion from getting it to his mouth from the plate every time.
Well, that's naturally why he's so good at darts. I mean, he's got that repetition down. He's lifting almost weights every time he lifts the food up off the plate. So, I mean,
you're right. Those are probably jumbo wings. We know better. Rakowski takes a stab at the 18s, but the turntables have turned. Would you say this isn't a must-win for Garrett? I know that. But would you say in his psyche, if he gets broken here again, that this is over? Boom goes the dynamite.
I would believe so. I think that it's easy to feel like your back's up against the wall, especially in this format. When you enter this stage where 7 and you're 4 or 5, yeah, you're like, okay, every leg's starting to count here.
Look at this from Braswell. 5 in a row. Make it 6. The kid from Florida, man. Apopka, Florida is popping off right now.
Yeah, 5 more than Garrett Rakowski right now. Current average is a 4.83 for Garrett Rakowski compared to a 4.88 for Austin Braswell. One second, guys.
We are up to almost 900 viewers. Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. Let everybody know what's going on as Braswell leaves the Devils number 666 on the board, which if I know Garrett, he gives that glory to God. He's not going to like that.
Yeah, Garrett just trying his best to really get things going, and Austin is just doing everything right. After those first 2 legs, at first it was a little bit of a interesting question of what Austin Braswell are we actually going to get, but there's a reason why Kenny Doyle has gone on record giving him the nod of saying, hey, he has a chance of being Florida's next guy. He's putting the time into his game, and clearly the results are transpiring here.
Soldier, do us a favor. Can you put 10 trophies next time? Because to represent your 10 CDC victories. Or you can do the 2 trophies for the CSC. That's up to you. Maybe both. Put 12 trophies in there, bud. Boom goes the dynamite. Rakowski needed the 9 there. Gets it. Again, we're in a situation. This is dangerous. Braswell gets this one. And then he's up 3 is tough, man.
That is very tough in this stage of the match.
He's doing it.
I think he will. I think this is a 7-4 match right here.
Insane.
The only thing more insane than this right now is that Porky's still eating.
You ain't a woofing. Ashley Richard, all of them. We just don't see most of them. Because they just kind of scroll by kind of quickly sometimes on us. Aloha, Mr. Trinidad, by the way. Good to see you. Look at this. Rakowski. He's getting a little feisty in there. Gets 5 bowls to kind of drag it back. Puts pressure right back on Braswell.
He wants a little more of his performance. He's actually walking not directly behind the board.
This is an opportunity.
This is an opportunity. He's walking like all the way over to the side where those that far table is, and kind of just looking off to the distance. He's not focusing on this match when his opponent's playing. How about the mat?
Oh,
that was a big moment, a big miss as well.
Is he going to be a millimeter away from being right back in this match? Braswell needs 2 bowls. I don't know if I agree with the second start at the 18s. The third, of course, after the second, though. But, man, with how Garrett hits these bowls, he's named the bullet for how fast he throws and also the fact that he hits a lot of them.
He needs 3. He needs to stay there now.
Yeah.
And that's just
that
enough.
Might do it.
2 ahead, and I think this is Braswell's leg here. Oh, maybe not.
Okay.
He may stay
up there now. Yeah. 3 bowls will give Garrett a look. Oh, look at this.
Come on.
Give him the big one again.
Yeah, I step back there too. That's a stinker dart right there.
Stinky, stinky, dirty, dirty.
It's just one of those.
I agree.
Oh my goodness! And then that too. Dart. That's just terrible.
The only thing worse would have been question marks. One more needed from Braswell to make it 7-4. What a big moment. And it is a big moment. And hats off to Braswell. He handled it. 5.17 defeats the 4.53 in that leg. All right.
3 on the spin.
He's got to win 2 straight here at least.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to win 2. You've got to get yourself back in it. If not, I mean, Austin only needs the 1 leg, and he wins this match, and that's a great start.
Boom goes the Wisconsinite.
Number 9 for him now.
The man from Milwaukee.
Richard, go ahead.
Richard Ott's running a good comment there saying these are long-rounded games, so these averages are impressive. Yeah, you're not wrong. They battle pretty hard in a lot of these legs.
Yeah, I've had some pretty extensive legs for sure.
We like to call them doozies.
Oh, man.
Here at PPD News Network.
What channel are we? Channel 3? Channel 4?
Let's be realistic. We're in the 400 somewhere. You have to have cable, and that's a white horse from Garrett Rakowski. And look at this leg of darts, man.
Yeah, impressive. Shane bringing a good one in here, says over under on wings eaten.
Well, Will, please don't try to guess this.
After my previous guess, that was terrible, but
you're kind of fired on the over under for a second, bud.
Dude, that was pretty atrocious. I'm not gonna lie. I just took a limb, but you know when you're doing that, you can't really take a jump or a limb. You got to have a pretty good middle point throughout. But that's my one. That's my one really bad one. I've never had that before.
That's true. I will say that's true. But I tried to be like, yeah, just 10 apiece maybe.
Yeah.
Still didn't backtrack. So it's still your fault times 2.
I did say 20.5 afterwards, but it's still beaten.
Yes, it is. 7-4 score line. Braswell over Rakowski, the seasoned veteran of the CSC Challenger Series, only been playing Dutch for 4 years, defeating the newcomer to the tournament. And Rakowski. And I'm telling you, I really feel like
He's grabbing
that
his,
experience is helping tonight.
he had to refill his pitcher.
I feel that way because Braswell's used to playing these drag it out battles where you have to average a 5.5, 5.8, a 6.0 throughout the entire leg through 12, 13, 14 rounds. And he found himself on the wrong side of that often. And he figured out how to make that work. And it takes being on the wrong side of that often to sometimes figure out how to make that work.
We haven't even mentioned it yet, but Austin Braswell has never won a CSC streamed match, and he's played 4 or 5 now.
That's a good. That is a very good mentionable.
Yeah, it would have been a good mentionable after the match, maybe. But now's where the comeback happens. Jinxopotamus. And right now, Nick is actually concerned that he did that to his friend.
He is shaking in his boots right now.
There's a snake in my boot. Garrett Rakowski makes it a ball game, 7-5. I think he's got to turn around and do it again. He does not get to throw the first, though. The PPD player advantage rule is not in effect here.
Exactly. He's got a break.
Allison Coley says, my man's got a second pitcher of water, bladder of steel.
Oh, Porky don't mess around. Military man. What do we got? Breaking news. PPD news. Breaking news from
9-8. Sturbins over Gore.
Ooh. Last leg decider. And Florida as Richard Sturbins gets the job done. And if you ever questioned, yes, Wisconsin and Florida are heavy dominant places here in this CSC Challenger Series.
Most. There's a reason why the first 2 jerseys we did for the Boom Series was the Boom goes to Wisconsinite and the Boom goes to Floridian. All right. As we get a Boom goes to Floridian right there. Nice start from Rakowski.
Yeah, good 5 mark there.
Reminder, guys, leave a comment in our chat, hit the like button on our Facebook page. It'll enter you in for our live stream giveaway. Tonight's raffle winner will receive a set of Winmore Fusion flights in blue. You can choose from the short, intermediate, or medium length options. Again, they're the ones I throw, and I'm not good at darts, but I'm better with those. I can tell you that much.
Garrett's got to find a new wedge here after a good 7 from Braswell. Finds it in the 18s.
And we're up at 900 people watching along with us here. So for everybody watching along, let's go over the format here real quick. It's a race to 9, all cricket. Braswell's up 7-5 currently over Rakowski. You can see that in the scoreboard, kind of in the middle of the screen there. And if you want to know how to get involved, go to Partners Promoting Darts. Or YouTube, YouTube page. I'm going to start over. So if you want to know how to get into PPD leagues and dang it. Let's try it a third time. Third time's a charm. Next leg. We'll do it next leg. Sometimes you swing and miss 3. You got to break out and you got to go to the bench. I'll be back next inning.
You know, when you really think about it, in baseball, 30% of the time gets you the Hall of Fame. Sean's been knocking it out of the park most nights, but every once in a while that 10% creeps in. And tell you what, Broadcasters Hall of Fame's not in your future so far, big guy.
Not yet. I'm gonna get there. Leave me alone for a second.
I don't know. That doesn't beat Nick's Dynamite dropping it this weekend. Oh, gosh. Outrageous. We're already tearing up here in our first night of the broadcast. As you can see, Sean Green is done with me.
No, I'm done with myself. I'm in timeout. I'm on the bench. Give me a break. Give me a rest, coach.
Go sit down, son. We're gonna
Try
bring
again
in
next inning.
We're gonna bring in Tommy. He's a better hitter. All right, big round for Garrett. He needs it. 7 mark. There you go.
Don't read the name, but you have to stream Garrett every week so we can watch the guy in the back eat for 2 hours straight. Listen, we don't joke about the talent of Porky when it comes to eating. You guys think we're joking from time to time, like, he's always having a sandwich. Oh, he's always
Guys,
napping. That's all he does.
We went to a supper club in Wisconsin, and Porky, yeah.
Did you say a supper club?
Yeah, that's supper clubs are a big thing in Wisconsin. If you haven't heard of them,
what is a supper club?
Like it's just a restaurant, but they call them supper clubs. It's a big deal.
They do?
Yeah, dude.
Wisconsinites, learn me something.
Bro, if you haven't heard of a supper club, you're in trouble. All right, we go. This guy gets a big meal. This guy turns to the server and goes, "Can I get a plate of whipped cream?"
I mean, that sounds delicious.
I guess.
Alan goes, "Bro, just a restaurant?"
I don't know.
All
how
right,
to put
guys,
it in...
calm down, Wisconsinites. Will's usually wrong on this stuff, so excuse me.
I don't know how to explain it best. I mean, it's like I don't know how to explain it best. It's a supper club.
I didn't know that birthday wishes worked on the cakes and that he was actually going to say something correct for once.
That was a big 7 from Austin Braswell right there. He puts Garrett in a position where he almost has to hit a 9 here.
Ooh, he bails out to the 7. Do you like that?
Okay, I don't know about that. You're danged if you do, danged if you don't. We'll see if it plays off. It does force Austin to a new wedge, but chances are he's going to hit a 6 mark plus.
He's looking at the 15s.
Exactly, and there's the 7 mark.
Jessica Margaret says, "I'm a Wisconsinite, and I would have explained it the same way." So there you go.
Yeah, but they usually have like a prime rib.
Boom, baby.
That was big. That was huge. A big 9 mark from Garrett.
In the biggest moment in this match, 7-5 scoreline against the throw. We said he had to win 2 legs straight. He's about to do that now.
For the win. And boy, what a win it would be.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
5-8-3 in that leg for Rakowski.
It's our highest leg of the evening.
And Nick is starting to wonder if he said it too soon.
Oh, I wonder why.
It should be Braswell going first.
Yeah, he's kind of.
That was an oopsie.
He's kind of confused there. There we go.
All right. They have not. Nope, not going to say it. We'll see what happens till it happens. Don't forget. Do you want to know how to become eligible to play in major PPD events like the CSC Challenger Series?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Thanks. Let's not strike out again. Players become eligible for those by playing in PPD leagues and daily remote tournaments, or DRTs. Those leagues are starting daily, so get involved by going to dartstoc.com and checking out the map. That map will show any location with G3 boards within the PPD system. They are always accepting new members, so if you're not seeing anything in your area, just have your vendor contact them on the website. From there, players can sign up for leagues on the website. It probably takes a ridiculous amount of games to be eligible, but board darts is more fun, so just do that. Consistently playing more than 1 league a week will definitely keep you a player eligible for this event in the future. Again, go to dartstoc.com to get signed up today. Boom goes the dynamite times 2.
Big time stuff here.
Look, when you strike out, you just got to get it back up to the plate and hit a homer next time up.
Got to do it.
How about the better half in the chat? Great job, baby. That's my husband.
I like this one. Paul saying, don't bring Sean to Whammo since he doesn't know how to act Wisconsin. Sorry, bud.
All right, I'm no longer saying boom goes to Wisconsin ever again. See what happened?
Yep.
Guys, hit that like button, hit that share button. 50 people away from being over 1,000. And we would just love to reach that mark on night one to get our campaign off and running on the right foot.
That'd be great. That would be great. I mean, to think what the CSC Challenger Series has really become, and kicking off season 7 with that many viewers says something to the players that we have involved in the program and their talent level. So thank you, players. Thank you, partners promoting darts. Thank you, Nick DeShera, for all your hard work.
Yes.
Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
You really hard work butchering some of these things.
Sorry. Will, thank you for your hard work.
Oh, I didn't.
And a happy birthday.
No, don't say that. All right, we'll
and
continue
a boom
on.
Goes the dynamite from Garrett Rakowski.
And he's caught up here. It's 14-13 on the 9 marks. There was some distance. I think at one point it was 12-7 on those 9 marks in favor of Austin Braswell. So maybe just a slow down on his part. And Garrett kind of a step up. Current averages, how about this? 4.94, 4.92.
There's nothing between them. And reminder, Garrett did not get the start in this leg. He's throwing a 7.2 against the throw, and he's right now ahead of a 6.0. Braswell needs a lot of trebles here. Like one more. And now he's got a hope.
Nick, why'd you do that?
Because it automatically enters them into our live stream giveaway tonight.
Oh,
where they can win a set of Winmore Fusion flights in blue, your favorite color. You can choose from the short, intermediate, or medium length options. All you got to do is leave a comment in our chat, maybe a happy birthday, hit that like button, and you'll automatically be entered in for your chance to win. Austin, don't worry. This is not your fault. Nick did this to you.
We're starting the storyline now. I mean, you kind of put a jinx here.
7.0. Actually, what's really doing it to you right now is Garrett's 7.
That's really the factor. Is he's putting up a performance, possibly the best performance, will be the best performance we've seen tonight so far.
And look at that. Garrett Rakowski, 6.43, and that actually beats the previous highest average that he did in the last leg. Rakowski's heating up, bud. 7-7.
Yep, like 9, 10, 11 goes the way of Austin Braswell. 12, 13, 14 goes the way of Garrett Rakowski. And we're 7-7, ladies and gentlemen. Are we going to end 9-7 or are we going to end 9-8? Let's find out. The CSC Challenger Series.
Race to 2 here. Braswell's going first and only gets 4. So already an opportunity for the guy who is got a fireball for a hand right now. That's how hot it is.
Hey, Porky has stopped eating for the time being. He is intently watching on this match now.
His friend's back in this, and he's watching every dart.
He did leave some sauce on his face, so I can see it from here.
He's saving it for later. Braswell, great recovery, 7. Does not put him in charge. Hey, look who stumbled into our chat. Scott Hanish is here.
I mean, big stumbles this weekend. Possibly a worldwide stumble. As he got shares from Dan Dawson and so many more.
Man, I just hope it ends up on a blooper reel somewhere.
That 184 has a whole new meaning now.
Shout out to Nick Durachi to share for that call.
He's been learning. I think he's been learning.
Wait, he gets to listen to us for how many seasons now? If you're not getting better after that, jeez.
It was a combination of the down goes Haddish.
Hey, over 1K viewers tonight across all of our platforms. Congratulations to all of our viewers for that. Thank you. Thank you for supporting these players. They deserve it. 7-7 score line. Continue to hit that like button, share button, because those are rookie numbers for what's about to happen. Now's the time. 7-7, race to 2 here at this point. Floridian versus Wisconsinite.
Boy, if these guys really brought up the action. I said it at the beginning. I said that they're going to end right around a 5+. And right now, 505, 497, entertaining throughout.
Hanish claiming responsibility for saving the company. Did you see that? I appreciate that. That's a bold move. Braswell staying on the points. He's going to stay there again. Listen, that's the Danny Baggish high ground textbook play.
He's going to say, I want this leg. And you can't blame him for doing so. I mean, why not?
Five, 6 playing a 5-6. Look at this. Braswell 16s. I always like the 16 to 15 transfer. I like the double on that third dart. Ugh, I hate even saying that out loud, but it was blocking the treble. That's why you shoot there. Rakowski, a little bit of an opportunity. Kind of a big opportunity here. 9 mark goes a long way. Does he look at it? No, he's got to stay there with the X.
Yep. Got to stay there. Only a 5. So leaning
15,
towards Austin's
20,
leg.
15, 20, 20.
Birthday boy Danny Baggish chiming in and say, I don't. You leave the 9 mark for the go ahead.
Man, what a tough scenario you're dealt with, man. You have to share your birthday with the man doesn't share anything with anyone.
Right. I know, right? We found that out, and I was like, wait, no, you're kidding, right? It's like, that makes this day so much worse.
It's the same, or it's the day after my daughter's birthday, too. A lot of clutch people born yesterday.
Oh,
today's not so much.
Speaking of clutch,
5.38 from Braswell. He does take the slight advantage, 8-7 over Rakowski. Rakowski gets the throw first here, and then they will, if Rakowski holds his throw, they will diddle for the start in the last leg decider. It's a 3-dart count up that we saw Rakowski win out the gate with a 140. My birthday is the same day as Yella Klassen's, October 17th.
Oh, okay. All right, Garrett's got to start off well here. That first start wasn't the ideal marker for him. He likes a little bit close to that treble. But he starts off at the 4.
4 can be punished.
It really can be.
He's staying.
He's got to stay right there and capitalize on the 7 mark. And I think his mindset is, here's points. He's going to try to get a good amount of points and then take the move here. And there's Garrett.
Boom goes the dynamite.
That ties us up on 9 marks.
Destroying that 9 mark over underline.
Yeah. That one's going to go down in eternity for all-time bad calls. 14-14 on our nines here.
I mean, this is such a great battle. Hats off to Partners Promoting Darts, Carly and Kayla, for picking this match to start off our stream. This campaign has been nothing but exciting already.
Some people dogging on you in the chat already.
I just found that out this weekend, so it's just a fact.
Yes.
All right, Garrett stepping up. Way out in front. Just keep it back up to the points. Nice 6.
Yep.
Just continues to do his job.
Mentality. Points is the winner here.
Yeah, I feel like this, Brandon Lamora said it best, this is an early candidate for match of the season. And if this is just the start, if you don't subscribe to our channels, if you don't already hit those notifications and all that stuff, hit those likes, what are you doing? It does not get better than this. Nice 6 from Garrett Rakowski, and you can see everyone cheering in the background, all the Wisconsinites. Porky was late to the party because he was eating. And Austin is going to do exactly what he can. Ooh. Actually, it's a big dart. If he hits the double bowl there and Garrett misses, he would give himself winning dart opportunity. Not anymore. Not like it mattered. All right, 6.0 from Rakowski. Will Stewart, we're going the distance in the last leg decider. First week, Division 1. Boom goes the dynamite.
Well, you know, I heard some rumblings that some were not pleased with the first choice of matchups. They wanted something different, but this settles it in that this is why we chose this matchup. The averages spoke volumes to what we could see or potentially see in this match, and we're getting treated to it. 8-8, the last leg decider. We're diddling for the start.
Buckle up, Buttercups. It's about to get hectic.
Finds the triple with the last start. That's a big triple. He needed that. But still a door opener because Austin could just stay on the 20s and be good. But he's got to find that center triple. There it is. He's golden.
Whew. Now he is. Great job. But Braswell will get the start in this last leg decider.
It's massive. It's massive. Forces Garrett to break, which is a very difficult task without the start.
He's sweating so much, he typed it twice.
He typed it twice. 2 different chats. Okay.
2 different chats.
Whatever.
All right, here we go. Braswell with the start. Needs to be at least 5. Would like 7. Would love 9.
Yeah, 5 bare minimum. 4's not enough. Four's not enough.
That's unlucky. That is an unlucky flight if I've ever seen one from Braswell. Rakowski can punish this. Treble, treble, treble. There's 1.
Porky back there calling for shots.
Braswell going to stay up there.
Oh, he has to. He's going to stay all darts. He shouldn't move off that.
You got the high ground now.
Yeah.
In the last leg decider.
Hammer away.
Yep. Force Rakowski to hit 9s.
This is what he's going to do, too. That's what he's going to do.
Goes the Wisconsinite. Garrett Rakowski. The 29th of the evening.
Guys, I definitely said 30 and a half. What a
heard
line.
That.
What a line. 30 and a half.
Well, it's been adjusted now to that, you know.
Oh, that is not ideal.
Not enough.
Not ideal at all.
Not good if you're Braswell.
I almost don't blame Garrett for going first dart at it, but he'll go
Garrett
second.
He was starting to feel it there.
But he makes that smart play. He attacks it, hits a single, goes back downstairs. Knows points is going to be the winner. Hopefully.
Good 7. Back and forth battle. Just 2 heavyweights in the center of the ring throwing haymakers.
Oh.
It's an interesting boxing move to go back to the jab.
Well, yeah, well off on that dart that almost looked at the 18s,
Braswell's looking down.
and I don't
There
blame
those
him
go.
for it.
He's going 18s. No, it goes
No.
back to the 20s. Anything you can do, I can do better because it's in a much further along state in this match. 9 mark from Braswell. Shout him out one more time, gents.
How about another one for Garrett?
Ooh.
Oh, he needed that. He really needed that, and instead, Austin will attack here. He should attack. Last start, at least.
Yeah, he looked. Oh. This is where the second punch is landed.
Well, there's some distance here. That's a tough distance to come back from already. You've got to capitalize on his all the triples you can. I mean, 7's good, but you can see it's not enough. It's a 19-point differential here. So it's in favor of Austin. And he's just going to go 2 darts minimum at 20s before he thinks about taking a look.
No, right there. Yeah,
okay,
I like that move.
Okay. So that's not bad at all because he hit that first dart triple.
Yeah, and 2 darts in hand, 2 marks needed to close it to stop that bleeding from Garrett. That's an easy decision. Rakowski, though, loves the 17s. One of the smoothest throws that you'll see in the game. And it pops into the dartboard.
It's coming down to a last darts here for Garrett, though.
Well,
pressure
this is a
starting
big
him
dart.
out. That's pressure darts right there. He knows, okay, he's kind of looking at the win. Garrett's chance. He's got to hit 2 triples right off the bat. He may take a look. He may take a look. He will take a look.
What an 8 from the Wisconsinite.
You can see Patrick in the back giving him a big roar, a round of applause, giving him some knuckles. That's Dad showing the son some love there.
Oh, no.
And that is a massive round.
Massive mistake.
Garrett's going to attack. And this may be Garrett Rakowski's match.
Oh. That dart in the top or bottom wire of the 8 is the only hope that Austin Braswell has left.
Find it here. Okay, you got to stay, I think.
Yeah, of course. All right, you got to hope that it takes Rakowski 2 darts to close. Nope.
And this is Garrett Rakowski's match here. He's got to just kind of maintain here. It forces Austin to do as much damage as he can on these bulls. At least a 5 mark, you feel?
Yep, needs 2 more. Yeah, he takes out the 17s. It's a smart dart, too. 4-3 race. Rakowski for the match. And an epic comeback.
Wow.
And the Wisconsinite pulls it off. A 5.82 in the last leg decider. Will Stewart.
What an amazing match we just saw in the opener of season 1 of our CSC Challenger Series. My goodness, folks, if this is anything like we're going to see the rest of the season, buckle in, hold on tight. We got a hell of a ride coming your way.
Well, we're going to get got by the FCC now for that, because now we're on live cable TV, and Austin Braswell's not the winner. The winner is Garrett Rakowski.
Wow. And just really big stuff there from
Shocker.
Garrett.
It's
I
a
mean,
shocker.
he for the coming out of the break, he won 6 legs, 3 on the spin. and then getting the last two. Big stuff from him, throwing a 5.16 overall for the night compared to Austin's 5.02, and really hammering the 9 marks after our intermission to get him back in this match.
Listen, first of all, do you hear those averages? How much better they had to have played after the break to raise an average up that much is insane. Both of them ended up over a 5. I feel devastated for Braswell.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything wrong. Garrett just became Garrett there at the end. The Win More sponsored guy that we saw at Whammo a couple years ago just showed up.
Yeah.
And when that guy shows up like a superhero, it's hard to stop him.
That is a big confidence boosting win for Garrett Rakowski, and it could potentially push him forward. Who knows how far in this CSC Challenger Series. For Austin Braswell, another loss here on the stream, which does really hurt on his front. But I mean, he played fantastic tonight. There's no denying that. A 5.02 is nothing to be frowned upon.
Yeah, he won't be happy with it. He shouldn't allow yourself to be unhappy with it. You had that. There was those 3 darts there that we're not even going to worry about, because at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you hit it, we're not talking about it differently, or we are talking about it differently. So for Rakowski, my goodness, his campaign is off to a roaring start. This season is off to a roaring start, marching along to the White House. PBD News Network is in fuego already, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, wow. I have no words. I have no words for this matchup. I mean, 9-8, epic opener to this season. What could come? Who's going to win the CSC Challenger Series here this season? You can see some of the information down below that we had. I mean, throughout the coverage of who you guys thought was going to win, and so on and so forth. It's just the start of this season. We've got more to come.
Yeah, listen, shout out to the chat, first of all. Almost over 1,200 people watching there at the end of that is insane. We hadn't touched those numbers at the start of the season yet, so season 7 is already off and kicking off. And don't forget, the Red Dragon Astria darts are the new A to Z dart of the month. Enjoy 15% off all Astria darts and get a free accessory pack with every purchase. Plus, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a set of Luke Humphrey's TX1 Pioneer Steel Tip darts in 24 grams. The giveaway ends September 1st. Best of luck to everyone. They also got plenty of new launches, so check them out too, including the Garrett Rakowski Win More U.S. player launch.
Love it. I love it. Hands up. I'll say it. I'll admit. My bad on the 9 marks tonight, guys. I'll do better next time. That was absolutely atrocious. I think we're all running on fumes after this past weekend.
Thanks for the apology and the admittance.
Yeah.
It takes a real person to admit when they're that wrong, and everyone can see it.
Yeah, that was bad. Guys, we'll get better. We'll get better. Wednesday night.
Chris Watson taking on El Presidente of Division II, Corey Beck, my candidate to march right onto the White House. I can't wait.
It should be a good one. Join us 8 p.m. Wednesday on USA Darts and Partners Promoting Darts YouTube and Facebook channels. We'll see you then, folks, for more Season 7 action of the CSC Challenger Series.
And that's the way it was.